Hi, I'm Dan Harris, Vice Chairman of the Montgomery County Commission, a lifelong Democrat, and a candidate for Mayor of Montgomery. I was born and raised in Montgomery. I grew up on the west side in the Cleveland Court Apartments. I'm a product of the Cleveland Avenue YMCA. I'm a graduate of George Washington Carver High School. I have a bachelor's degree from Alabama State University. I have a master's degree from Auburn University, Montgomery, and a law degree from Creighton University School of Law in Omaha, Nebraska. I'm a veteran of the United States Air Force. While a senior in law school, I went to work for one of the largest individual health insurance companies in the world, Mutual of Omaha Insurance Company. I worked as a law clerk in the law division, and upon graduation from law school, I was offered a permanent position as an attorney in the litigation department. Within 10 years, I went from law clerk to manager of the entire litigation department. In that capacity, I was responsible for managing multi-million-dollar budgets. I supervised personnel both on the professional and staff levels. I advised and problem-solved at the highest corporate level. I was also responsible for legal operations for the company's Canadian operation. I retired as vice president and assistant general counsel. As vice chairman of the Montgomery County Commission, I have a reputation of being one who listens and one who is responsive to my constituents. As your mayor, I will address the issues of crime, education, economic development, and community investment. On the issue of crime, specifically violent crime among our young people. Violent crime among our young people is epidemic. While I am not one who believes that government can solve the problem alone, I do believe that government has a role. And quite frankly, up until this point, government's role has been at best anemic. We've seen the closing of a number of community centers that were operating in critical areas of the city, thereby, in many instances, leaving a lack of organized athletics and educational programs to occupy our young people during after school and during summer vacation. Studies have shown that when a community experiences a loss of recreational opportunities and organized activities for its youth, criminal activity among the affected youth increases. I will work to revitalize the city's system of community centers and ensure that there are organized athletics and educational programs in place. I will double the city's effort to remove illegal weapons from the streets of Montgomery. I will ensure that the police department is fully staffed and equipped to maximize crime deterrence in our city. On the issue of education, I am opposed to dismantling the current county school system in favor of a city system. While it is true that the current system has its challenges, I have witnessed firsthand over the past year the vast improvement in critical areas such as graduation rates and a commitment to the state-sanctioned initiative geared toward graduating college and career-ready young people out of the public school system. Why dismantle a system that is home to some of the top-ranked public schools in the state, and for that matter, the country? The fact that we have nationally ranked schools in the system proves that we know what it takes to provide a top-quality education. It's a matter of providing the human and financial resources in an effort to emulate excellence throughout the system. My vision is to help develop a system that enjoys the trust and confidence of the majority of the citizens of Montgomery County, and to alleviate the need for certain of our citizens to work multiple jobs just to afford private school tuition. On economic development, I believe that we can do a better job of attracting new business and retaining and helping to expand existing businesses. I believe that recruitment efforts should be geared more toward high-tech, medical tech, biomedical, and corporate headquarters type jobs. Jobs that are going to provide the type of opportunities that will keep our youngest and brightest here at home, instead of seeking opportunity elsewhere out of necessity. On the issue of community investment, in the midst of all of the public investment and private business interests, we have seen very little investment in the communities of this great city and the people residing therein. My first order of business would be to identify and prioritize the many needs of the various communities and work with the appropriate council members to begin to address them. I would work to improve the mass transit system in Montgomery. Mass transit in a city of more than 200,000 people is a necessity for many of our citizens and should be treated as such, not as some sort of a nuisance. For many of our citizens, the bus system is their only means of getting to and from their place of employment, getting their shopping done, and attending medical appointments. A first-class mass transit system is essential. Increase the quality of the system and increased ridership should follow. Among other things, I would encourage new residential and commercial development in Southwest Montgomery. This would provide an opportunity for the thousands of employees at Hyundai and its suppliers to live near their place of employment. I'm Dan Harris, and I'm asking you to make me your next mayor. Let's make Montgomery a place that you're proud to live, work, and invite your friends to visit. On August 25th, vote Dan Harris, Mayor of Montgomery.